Well guys, good afternoon and a very warm welcome from our overcast Juma and welcome you on WildEarth Game Drive. And quite a few things happening today. It's been quite a busy day. I'm not going to bore you too much with the technical challenges we've finished and fought and faced today. But we've succumbed most of them. Sorry for the slightly late start, but I think we've got all the problems sorted out now. The main thing and the important thing and the really exciting thing is that we are on Game Drive. We're live here in Africa and we're about to go and look at those elephants that are down at the waterhole. Hopefully they stick around for a bit and we're going to go on a whole afternoon just to enjoy the awesome bush out here at Juma. It's a little bit overcast, a little bit cool. We've had sporadic rain during the course of the day, so that might come again as well. But all in all, a fantastic afternoon to be out here. A couple of very exciting things. One is that possibly this is probably the biggest Game Drive vehicle ever to go out on the live Game Drive. There's about 1,080 seats sitting just behind me here, and they're looking forward to taking lots of people from all over the world on Game Drive. If you've read the blog or on the website, or if you haven't, there's 1,000 extra seats that have become available through the server in Los Angeles. Thank you very much. And also for you guys, let your friends know, get some other people out there with you, and let's go enjoy the bush together. It is a fantastic space. It's my privilege to be able to be out here with you. And of course, this is what WildEarth wants to do for more and more people, show them and share with them what is truly an amazing space. I've got a very big passion for Africa, and it's a pleasure to share that with you. Alex is on camera. James is back, he's back in the live control center, and Haley is directing and looking after everything from that side. So let's go enjoy the wildlife. Listening to the radio there. Game drives are going out as well. It's not that busy at the lodges, not all the drives are out, only about 3 other vehicles out. But I just hear them talking about the mapokos. This morning they were seen on Little Gowrie, which is not in our area, but it's not too far to the south. Again, for those of you that maybe don't know, the mapokos are they vary between 4 and 6 big male lions. So far from the WildEarth drives, we've seen 4 of them. And they've been down to the south. They've got a massive territory that they've got to cover. So it sounds like they might be back up in this area. So that means with a little bit of luck, we might see them either today or tomorrow, somewhere in the next few drives. But for the moment, they're probably just to the south of our area still. I just want to speak to the game drive quickly as well. The Knoxon station is just getting mobile. You're from close to Ingus Karya, heading down to Gowrie Water. There's a couple of them Blov that just come down there. Copy, just let me know if it's good. I just wanted 2 things. We're going to stop talking about anything regarding technical just now, but just before we get to the waterhole. Unfortunately, we have a bit of a problem with the sound at the moment, so it might be a little bit disruptive every now and again. We're just going to disappear from the sound side of things for a little bit, but we should be able to keep our hands on it for the apologies for that. And that's the main thing. Let's go enjoy the wildlife. That's what we're out here to do. Nice big herd of impala that have been around here the last few days. I don't want to spend too much time with them. I want to get to those elephants, but I just want to have a quick look around. There was a very, very young calf, actually to be more correct, a very, very young lamb here yesterday. Careful look if we can spot it. Obviously lots of youngsters. Just look into this group on our left now. Oh, here he is, right here next to us, Alex, here. Just in front, there he is. That's the latest addition to the herd. Just look at him, he's still all just legs. Very curious. This is probably only the 2nd Game Drive vehicle he's ever seen in his life. Just look how much smaller he is. That one next to him, both of those are both youngsters. Isn't that just amazing? Most of the other lambs, like the one that's moving through there now, that one's standing just there. Let's go a little forward. Most of the other lambs out here are anything between 4 and 8 weeks old, sort of 1 to 2 months. But then you still get the odd late. In Afrikaans we actually have a saying referring to a late lamb, and this certainly is a late lamb. Now it's also interesting, there you can see him again just behind those other youngsters, that there's a lot of interest from the other members in the herd. So both adults, they see that female sniffing it. It's not necessarily the mother. A lot of other females will come and smell and sniff it. And also the other youngsters, the other lambs in the group will come and check it out and have a sniff at it. The first few days or the first week or two is incredible how quickly they develop. You can see that there's another female getting the scent of this youngster, even though it was trying to suck from another female just now. That could have been its mother. Impala don't really do allo-suckling where they suckle others' youngsters. Lions do that, elephant do that. Quite a few of your larger mammals tend to look after other youngsters as well, but most of your herd antelopes not. Beautiful afternoon. Just look at the background as well. You can see that bit of sky coming through. Nice dark heavy clouds. And like I said, it's been a strange day. It's rained a few times, a little bit, and then stops and goes away and then comes again. Stunning, stunning afternoon out here in South Africa. Alex has also got a big smile on his face. Nice to have some beautiful light. Alright, let's see if we can find those elephants still. Oh, look at this quickly. My wrist here, Alex. It's a very young grasshopper. Don't know the exact species, some kind of short-horned grasshopper. And you can see it doesn't have any wings yet. That part, just where the sort of the main part of the body, the abdomen and the thorax meets. So if you look carefully, you'll see it's got a head, then there's a little divide, and then there's a bigger piece, almost like a saddle over the neck area if you want. That's the thorax, and then the abdomen starts. Now, as this one grows, you'll get wings starting to develop there. So at the moment, this is still just a grasshopper, not a locust yet. Look at those very powerful back legs. You can imagine that can shoot itself nice big distance. I'm just going to try and turn him around so you can see his head or the face. Hey. Sorry, I'm getting myself twisted up here. Come on, mister. Turn a bit. Oh. Off he goes. Bizarre, the design of some of these animals. This one wants to be a driver when he grows up. He likes the idea of cars, it seems. Much better place to be at. Let's go look for elephant.